gotta tell me, promise me you'll wait up. I might bring the bank for you, promise I'll save up. We on levels that's too high, babe, yeah, special, I can't lie. You been heavy on my mind all the time. You gotta tell me something. 'Cause right now I'm going off for nothing. You make a blind man jealous, I told my fellas we all in. We going all the way. You want my race to me, I know you wanna be chased to be okay, that's fine. Show me why, put it on the line. Show me why, you're on your spine. You just gotta remind me I'm loving on your body, trust it on your body, crush it on your body, no judgment on your body. I'll be in the front seat next to you, the body. Don't bother nobody, I just want somebody to love. That's what I came to do. Baby, tell me, is that even attainable? You got a smile on your face that'll change your mood, in a body that was made to move. Good God, flying you a Delta, I'm making a good call. It'll be a shame if we never took off. Runway, need a snack, hit your face, time of your lunch break. The longest, we'll get there one day. I'm easy like Sunday morning, I'm for it. All I ever need is some reassurance. Hit me up if it seem important. Independent, but you seek support. You don't even need a reason for it. When you're down, I just want to be the one that you're reaching for.
Yeah, if you're with us in the chat on Twitch and YouTube, welcome in. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good week so far. Good start to the week at least. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm fucking tired today, but we're gonna try and push through and have a good stream. So if you are in the chat, make sure you send your music in. We want to hear it, especially if you have not already. Blazing Beats, what's up? Check. All right, let's let the community know we're in here, and we'll get started shortly. But if you're in the chat, sorry, make sure you submit your music if you haven't already. A little stressed out today, guys. One of those days, man. Started out pretty solid. Ended up a little hectic. It is always my favorite thing when people love to send really stressful emails right at 5:50 p.m. I don't know about you guys, that's always my favorite. Colin, what was up? We're live right now on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. If you want to send some music in, feel free to send it in. We'd love to hear it. We're going to be live for the next 2 hours-ish, listening to music and giving feedback as a community. So if you are in the chat, make sure you submit your music if you haven't already. We're going to get into your songs here very, very shortly. Just get your submissions in. We don't have any paid skips right now, which means that we're probably going to go through some free ones, which is great. But if you want to guarantee a song is played on stream today, the best thing you can do is join our paid skip queue, which will guarantee you get played earlier in the stream, and also guarantee you'll get played in full on the stream as well. I just tell people that's the best way to guarantee that you get played today, especially if that is something that you absolutely need. If you don't, then it's cool. That's cool. We're chilling. We'll have some time. You know what I mean? We'll get through some free ones. It's just, you know, people will come in and be like, hey, how come you didn't listen to my song today? And I always tell them, it's because we get a lot of submissions some days. So I can't necessarily guarantee we'll get to every single one, but we'll try and get through as many as possible. So let's see what's up. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok right now. If you want to send in some music, we're going to be listening to your songs for roughly an hour-ish or so. Dreams is Lucid, what's good? If you guys are in the chat too, let us know what you've been working on. Slizzy, play my song. If you want me to play your song, bro, submit it at nero.fan /KayvanMD. It is free for you to submit music, and if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, you can, but that is going to be the best way to get your music played. We'll be live for the next hour or so, listening to your music, maybe 2 hours. It really depends what the stream looks like, and if we get a bunch of paid skips or if we're just doing freeze. I am very sleepy today, so I'm going to try and push through, but it's been a long fucking day. I had to take my dog to the vet this morning. He's okay, don't worry. You know, no need to be concerned. He's all right. But at the same time, that plus work, man. Oh, what a stressful day. I slept horribly last night. It's just like that sometimes. All right, if you guys are in the chat, make sure you send your music in. We're going to get started here shortly. It is free to submit. If you're with us on Twitch and you want to go over to YouTube for ad-free viewing, feel free. If you're with us on TikTok and you want to go have a better viewing experience, Twitch or YouTube is better. Same with you guys on Instagram as well. We do have a better experience for you on Twitch and YouTube, but it's up to you guys. If you want to send something in, send it in. Like I said, we'd love to hear your music. The goal is really to find and discover new artists that we can support and champion through our community. So if you are here, make sure you come hang out with us. Tell your friends if they're artists or producers or managers or curators or if they just like music at all. Tell them to come through. This isn't just about, like, you know, we're really here just to share music and, like, hang out together. But if you have any music industry questions, you can always ask me those as well. I do work in music in my day job. That is why I'm late starting today, because I had some urgent emails for some stuff that I'm trying to do for tomorrow that I had to figure out. So, look, it's like that sometimes. Some days you gotta really put your brain to it and figure out how to respond to something that you've maybe explained to somebody 200 times already. And that is just what it is. All right? If you guys are in the chat, send your music in. I'd love to hear it. Sorry, I'm going to sporadically be checking my Slacks throughout the stream as well today. But, come on. I'm ready. I'm starting late. I'm going to try and go a little bit later than our usual time so I can keep it closer to 2 hours. But, truthfully, I'm tired. So if the stream is not super active today, then I'm going to do a shorter one so that I can go take care of my own energy. You know what I'm saying? Ravon, what's up? I hope you're doing well, bro. We're going to be live for the next hour and 40-ish minutes, maybe slightly more, maybe closer to 2, so that I can try and get through as many songs as possible. Right now, we do not have a paid skip queue, so if you are in the chat and you want to guarantee you get played on stream and get played first in the stream today, you can by joining the paid skip queue. It is cheaper than everybody else's paid skip queue, because I am not a thief. So if you guys want to join, feel free to do that. If not, we'll do some free ones. I don't really give a fuck. I am tired, though, so if it is, you know, one of those streams, I might make it a little shorter so I can go rest. That's maybe the only thing I will say. It's up to you. Truly, your decision. It's a choose your own adventure in this community. Whatever you guys want, we'll do. Right now, we are listening to the songs we found on the live stream playlist. Going to be dropping some content this week, hopefully, to highlight some of the artists that we found, not only in the comments over on the Kayvan's House page on Instagram, but also through some other means that we do also. So make sure you get your songs in. We'll get started here shortly. For everybody who doesn't know who I am, my name is Kayvan. I am the Senior Director of Artist Relations over at Even, which is a direct-to-consumer platform, marketplace, infrastructure for you guys to be able to monetize from your art and content and all kinds of other things too. So sort of up to you. Tomsy, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. I guess I have a couple updates for those of you guys who haven't seen. We did update the New Music Who This playlist today, which you can also go check out on discover.fm if you want to go find it for your own streaming platforms. Hold on, let me find the right browser so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. Part of me feels like I'm on it. Which you can go check out at discover.fm. So if you go over here, you can not only open this in the DSP of your choice, but you can also see my commentary on the top 10 songs of this week's as well, which are from Nina Del Rio, Mis Amigas, What You Doing Jet, who is someone we found here on the stream the other day. Wait by Devin Donnell, who I love. Blonde Shells, Fur Release, which honestly is angsty and emo and perfect. Girl America by Scuzzland, which is also like punk in its absolute finest. Lola Blues Vegas, which was an amazing new find for me. Junior Mesa's The Cops Are Coming, which is along the lines of like a McGee, Andrew Age type of artist. Eye for an Eye by James Ivey. Kari's The Dealer. And Stay Broke with a Stephanie by Ash Levi, who definitely dropped one of my favorite producer projects of last week alongside Stoic, which is another producer who I really love too. So you can go check that out. You can check it out on Spotify if you want to check out the playlist. But if you go to discover.fm/curator/KayvanMD, you can see my commentary and also listen to it on your streaming platform of choice, especially if you're not on Spotify, which is generally where I'm going to be curating that playlist. For those of you who don't know what Even is, make sure you go check it out, even.biz. I've been working on a really, really amazing project by a producer named Dahi this past week or two, which comes out officially on Friday, but we're trying to finish out some of these final things. He did just drop an official snippet on something today, which I'll show you guys in a second if you're interested in hearing that before it comes out. It's a song with Raven Lene and El Mean, and you're getting a 35-second clip before anybody else if you want to go check it out as a preview. But if you don't know what Even is, go to even.biz, check it out. Like I said, you can see how artists are using the platform to sell their music, content, all kinds of extras to their fans while building community and being able to connect with them directly, which is one of the issues I feel like a lot of people are running to, especially around DSPs and social media and the algorithms. So if you are trying to get around that and figure it out, make sure you do it. Yeah, Ruben, I just had another day today where it was I do a bunch of fucking work before I can get on stream. So that's why we're getting started a little late today. For anybody in the chat, we have 30 in the queue total. But we don't have a super long paid skip queue. We only have 2 in the paid skip queue right now. So if you do want to submit, it's free to submit. If you want to guarantee song gets played on stream today, joining the paid skip queue is the best way to do it. That will guarantee song gets played on stream and probably get played first or in the first 5 songs. That said, every 5 songs we do a free paid or free skip at random. So stick around for that if you want to, and if you don't want to, then I don't care. It's really whatever you want. Truthfully, I'm tired today, so motherfuckers trying to stay up. Sad Boy Slim, hit the support team, bro. They can help you. There's literally a text line on the back end for you. All right. What we do here, we listen to music, we get feedback as a community. If you guys are in the chat, you are looking for feedback on songs that are out. If you want to get playlisted, send me a song that's out. If you want feedback on songs that are not released yet and you want to figure out how you can improve and grow and develop as an artist, that is the other aspect of what we do here, is really focusing on artist development and helping artists get better at what they do. If you're wondering why should I give a fuck, I've been working with artists for 14 years. I've generated hundreds of millions of streams. I've generated even more views on content pieces that I've worked on during my time when I was at Genius, where I spent 9.5 years working on everything from verified, deconstructed, open mic, branded content, live events, and then finally Genius Distro, which I signed 9 or so artists to from this community, which was a lot of fun while we were doing it. But now I'm working in direct-to-consumer stuff, which is helping artists generate more revenue and control and own their audience data, which is very important to me. So I really enjoy it. So all that said, if you are in the chat, you want to send some music in, feel free to do it at nero.fan/KayvanMD. Like I said, it is free for you to submit music at any point, but feel free to send me any questions or anything that you have. Any advice for someone who can't run meta ads due to a back-end issue? Figure out what that back-end issue is, because I can't necessarily tell you without you figuring out what the issue is there. And that is a pain point that a lot of us feel when trying to run meta ads. And that is just what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you guys are in the chat, how was the weekend? What dropped this week that you enjoyed? Were there any songs that really stood out to you? Like I said, you can catch out my favorites on the New Music With This playlist, which you can find on Spotify. Now, other marketing routes. I mean, yeah, you could do True View on YouTube if you got music videos. You could do Showcase on Spotify for Artists if you want to. You could do fucking, the TikTok ads if you want. I wouldn't do those necessarily myself. Truthfully, meta ads is the best return on investment, and that's why I would say you should try and figure that out. It's posty. Yeah, you can. Just go to nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit some music. Yeah, the Stoic album was really good. I mean, I can recap really quickly. So Nina Del Rio dropped an amazing song. It's kind of Latin pop, bedroom pop kind of sound. Really, really good. We got What Do You Do Jet, who we found here on stream. He just dropped a new song last week too. Really, really dope R&B record. Devin Donald dropped some great R&B. Blonde Shell dropped some great kind of alternative indie, post-emo kind of vibes. Scuzzland was a really great new punk find for me. On the producer side of things, Ash Levi also dropped a really, really great compilation tape that kind of spans between R&B and hip-hop and pop. It's really cool. Nalia also dropped the most Sade sounding song I've heard from an artist that's not Sade. Corto Alto, if you like a more jazzy vibe, dropped some great stuff. Saint DeMarcus also. Sophia Galate dropped like a remix project with Jay Silos, which is really cool. Yeah, if you guys don't want to watch the ads, go over to YouTube. It's ad-free viewing over there. I guess I'll put it in there. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm super tired today, so I'm gonna try and not be rude. But I could be. So I'm gonna do my best to not be a bummer and like have fun. But yeah, I can't promise. I can't promise it's not gonna get spicy today. Sebastian Kamei also dropped a really amazing house project, which I thought was cool. You probably know him from some of his hip-hop lo-fi production stuff in the past. Jiggets also dropped an amazing electronic project called 50 Ballerinas. It was a lot of cool stuff. No. It's like I don't like to be negative. I like to have a positive vibe in here. So sometimes like people be asking me dumb questions and like, you know, I want to be nice about the stupid questions, but my patience is less there today than usual. Lucy Bedrock was a new find for me with Speed Demon. Like some of the coolest like underground sounding type shit that I've heard in a while, honestly. This was like a really weird standout song for me this week. I might get DMCA'd for this, but honestly, the song is fucking tough. I found this and I was like, you know what, this is really special. There's something really cool about this one. I don't know, I like a little underground style. I like a little underground scene. Outside of that, yeah, we got new Stoic, we got new Ricochet, new Queen Key, new 2007, new Mall Sounds, new Wishy, new Late Night Jiggy, new Yumiya. Yumiya was another really cool find of mine this past week that I was excited about. I don't know anything about this artist, but I found it the other day and I was like, I really like this. So yeah, it's a lot of music that came out, but we got 65 of what I would say are probably some of the most exciting new releases from rising artists last week. So, all right, let's get into your songs, man. Otherwise, we're not gonna end at fucking 8 o'clock, and I'm trying to get out of here at like a regular time, potentially. Though I see we have like a bigger skip queue now, so this is how this works. Paid skip queue goes first. That is a guarantee. We'll get through all of those songs. Every 5 paid skips, we'll do a random free one based on what you guys have submitted. So submit your music even if you're not doing a paid skip. I'm not even pressed about it. Sad Boy Slim, be chill in the chat, or like my patience, like I said, is going to be extremely thin with the nonsense today. So let's be chill. Let's have a good time. Let's be respectful of other people's space in the chat as well. We're going to start with Geo Falls Polite by Sir Gawain. This music video was shot for my song Descent. Funnily, Sir Gawain was historically one of my favorite stories in the Knights of the Round Table. If you've not seen the movie The Green Knight, I would highly recommend. It's a bit weird. It's a bit trippy. It's an A24 film. What the fuck is his name? The guy who was in Slumdog Millionaire. I can't remember the actor's name for the life of me. Dev. He's amazing. He's the lead actor in that film as well. Really good. Anyway. Sir Gawain. Nah. Oh, nah. Don't worry, bro. Visuals are tough on this. I do wish that the vocals were a little thicker. Like, I really do like the idea here a lot, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more thickness to the song as a whole. You know what I'm saying? GeoWorks says this is dope. A very fitting song. Lyrical content's hitting the nail on the head for me today, bro. Luke, I've not been outside today, bro. I went outside this morning and then I've been locked in all fucking day. Love the visual on this, actually. Curious where it was shot. Oh, chopped and screwed the homie Austin's vocals for this beat too. Can you request the Paw Patrol theme song? No. In short, no. But if you have another kids musical artist that you want to send, feel free to send those, especially if they're a rising artist. Sorry, man. Shot in Hell's Canyon. Where is that? I did eat some food today. Yeah, I did fix the audio last stream. Somebody helped me from the chat. Straightforward, what's up? Right now we're listening to Polite So Gawain by Geo Falls. It is my friend's production company's logo. Dream But Don't Sleep is the company's name, and he just makes great hats and great video content, so I like this hat. That's it. Okay, love the visual of this. Hell's Canyon. Where is that? Deep River Gorge in the U.S. Oh, Oregon, Idaho, and Washington. Oh, Salt Lake City. Very cool. Yeah, all right. Visual on this is like very, very sick. I enjoyed it a lot. Song and production are really cool too. The only real note that I have is maybe just that I wish that the vocal and the production were a little thicker. I didn't really get like the low end that I was hoping to get, I think, but creatively, I think this is like just like everything that I like in music. I think just the only thing that I would like to hear is for it to knock a little bit more. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Ali, I listen to all music, in all honesty, or Ali, sorry if that's your name. We listen to all music in here. What's up, Gary? All genres are welcome, unreleased or released. I'm not really a fan of AI music, so if you send me that, just know that it's not going to be like the best feedback or review of it, to be honest with you. But other than that, I listen to everything. Rising artists preferred, just not like huge artists. I would say like general rule of thumb is like if it's under 500,000 monthly listeners, I'm probably down to listen to it. If it's over that, it's probably too big. If you go to nero.fan /KayvanMD, you can submit whatever you want. I'm not really too pressed. Have you listened to artists like Fang and Feinhardt? 100%. It's definitely, like, I get it too, which is why it's like, which is why I'm like not really too mad about it, in all honesty. Like I really did actually like this one more than anything else. I think just, and maybe more specifically, it's that I wish the low end was knocking just a little bit more. Because, like, even, like, speaking about, like, Fang and artists like that, right? Like, I feel like the low end does, like, just, it's still kind of, like, is, like, a driving force. I'm curious what it sounds like on streaming, too. Like, if it's just a... Maybe it's my headphones. Let me turn them up a little bit. 8 monthly is perfect. I want Rising. Crowdtracks, can you just go to nero.fan /KayvanMD to submit music? All of your suggestions are welcome. Just put them in the right place, please. Yeah, like, I think, look, I'm going to put this in the playlist anyway. One, because I think it's really good creatively. But the thing is, I want to feel that kick and bass a little bit more. And then I actually think the vocals sit in a really nice place, but I do think that low end just feels a little soft, and that's maybe why it's not hitting quite as much. That said, I did like this. I do think creatively, like, you've already got it. And I think I've said this before, especially when we look at, like, the visual side of things. Like, there is something really, really cool here. Like, pretty undeniably cool, in all honesty. Like, it does all of the things that I feel like a lot of people look at and like, this is mad cool. I already like this. So I think for me, it's like a little bit on the mix in the low end specifically that I'm feeling like could be a little heavier. But I do really like what I'm hearing from you and what I'm seeing from you overall. And I think more than anything, that's probably what I come back to, is like looking at it and being like, you know what, this kid's got it. But I do think like those little tweaks on the mix would just push it over the edge for me, I think, in making it like, I'm gonna have to do this just to prove a point really quickly so you can see what I mean, right? Like, we just listened to yours. Low end's a little soft. We go to Fang, who I love, by the way. Fang is amazing. And then play like, this is maybe not a good example because he's more in the kick. But like, if you look up Princess, which is his biggest, right? You still got that low end presence, even if it's not overpowering, because I don't want it to be overpowering either. And like, if you look at XY, which is arguably my favorite Fang song, personally, like, you can really have, yeah, he didn't have any drums on that one. XY is my favorite, and so maybe when you say Feng, this is what I think first and foremost. But this low end, to me, I think it makes it more accessible for everybody, I guess, in a sense. I guess I get what you're saying, though, now that I'm listening to some of these. But to be honest with you, I probably would have the same feedback for Feng. Like, if Feng was in here right now and he sent me XOXO, I probably, and this is, again, this is why I always ask you guys to tell us what you think of the songs as well. It's not just what I think about the songs. But, like, if, truthfully, Feng sends me a song, I'm listening to it, there's no low end on XOXO specifically, and so it feels a little thin there. I'm probably saying a similar thing, in that I wish there was a little bit more oomph behind the mix. And I also would probably point to something like the other song that I mentioned before and be like, hey, like, do you feel how, like, full this one feels versus this one? And I think that's it. It's just more about the fullness of the song. But look, I'm talking about the same thing too much. I fuck with the song, period. It's going in the playlist. I like what you're doing. That's the biggest thing here. West Tantrum, Believe in You, featuring Tia Woods and Kiara Nicole. My name is Gio. I executive produced the album this track is on. We released it direct to fan, but I've not put it on DSPs yet. We're being intentional. I love that. That's beautiful. Where did you put it on direct to fan? What up, Lucid Dreams? Welcome to the chat. All right, first note. First note. I'm not crazy about the piano sound in the intro. Vocals come in really, really nice and full. Piano sound is maybe not my favorite VST. I can be very picky about that, though. Just in general. Raps are good. Why did you choose to do it on his site specifically? Just out of curiosity. Because you know I'm all about direct-to-consumer, direct-to-fan, right? Like, obviously. That link didn't work, by the way, the one in the chat. You just wanted to own the data. That's totally fair. Can you send me the website link again? I just want to go check it out. Raps are solid. Vocal mix is solid. I could see this actually doing well in sync as well. Is this clean? It is clean. I could see this getting synced in like a TV show or something. I like the song. Piano sound is maybe the only thing that stands out in the production that I'm not crazy about. So is this only physical or is there a digital component as well? Oh no, there's a digital component as well. This Christian gotta be clean, says AD. Look, totally fair. Gio says I make music specifically for sync. Oh, okay, amazing. I do feel like this is one that could fit for sync really well. So that makes sense. First foray into making the album we wanted, but making the whole thing syncable. Oh, I like that. Well, I think you did. Like, it does feel already syncable. Website looks pretty clean overall. I'm not going to say it doesn't. I'm curious about... I'm not mad at this. You got previews playing, which is nice. Oh, some of these are tough, bro. Wait, this goes kind of crazy. This goes kind of crazy. All right, I do like this. I like that you guys are taking the direct-to-consumer approach, too. I mean, this is the thing I'm telling everyone to do at this point. What are you using for, like, CRM data capture, just out of curiosity? Press Chase, and thank you for submitting. We'll try and get to it as soon as we can. Brav, what's up? If you guys are with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok right now. Feel free to go to Twitch or YouTube for the best viewing experience. YouTube is ad-free viewing, so if you don't want to get ads, which I know some of you don't, and you don't want to subscribe, then I would highly recommend going over to YouTube specifically. Right now, honestly, this is lovable. Yeah, look, I like this. I think, like, the only reason why I would maybe suggest, and obviously, like, I work it even, so this is going to be a bit of a... cover font could be better, but that's a subjective thing. Yeah, I agree. I actually, more than anything, and this is maybe just more in general for some of the other artworks, is like the AI-generated artwork. I feel like we've kind of gotten to this point where like everyone's kind of feels the same, and that's maybe the thing I would say. Anyway, all right, so here's the reason why I'm maybe a little bit more biased to even, right? Couple reasons. One, you can play things offline, specifically in the iOS and the Android app. So for anybody who isn't going to your website, like my first question would be, how are they listening to it? If they're not connected to the internet, is it like, and how are they getting access to it? Where can they play it? That would be the first question. The other thing that we have is we have a CRM tool built into the back end, and that's fine. We're not asking you to be bogged down with the back end either. You could do both, in all honesty. Like, for the people who want the easier experience, you could do it that way if you want. For the people who are more diehards, you can do it that way if you want. It's really up to you. I think the only reason why I would say even is for the CRM tool specifically on the back end. So being able to send those email blasts and SMS to your fans, and also you still control that audio, right? So like for us, we're not touching anybody's, not audio, data. We don't touch audience data from anybody, right? So that's maybe the only thing I would say is like, for those things where you can email directly, send those email blasts, SMS blasts, having a tool that you can do that with that you don't have to pay an extra subscription fee for is maybe the only reason that I would be like, yeah, like this is really cool and I do love this. But if you're thinking about the audience and the ease of the audience, that's maybe a shortest step for them from DSPs and streaming to getting into D2C before you get to the website, and do it that way. But also at the same time, the website looks pretty clean. It's pretty good. Like I wouldn't even really, like, this isn't me trying to be like, yo, use even, don't use your own methods. Use your own methods. Do what works for you the best. I would tell every single artist that. But the thing that I think that we provide, and the reason that I went somewhere like this myself, was because I think it helps build that infrastructure, especially in those early times where artists are still building it for themselves. That's all. You know what I mean? We want to figure out the proper DSP without rushing. I also think that that's a great way to do it. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with that either. But the other thing that I was going to say, AD, having trouble putting my merch or doing anything in my profile in general, and even hit our support team, support@even.biz, or use the text line that's on the back end, and somebody will help you. There's literally like people who are there all day just helping artists get them set up with things. It's literally 2 people, so just give them a little bit of patience. But if you send them a text off of Backstage, they'll help you get set up, okay? Because it can be. Yeah, the Even support team is actually incredible. Like I gotta give them their props. Like they work really hard to make sure that when people are having a hard time setting things up, there is somebody there to help them. So I would definitely reach out there first and foremost if you're having any issues getting things set up, because they'll be able to walk you through it. Also, one thing that I would suggest doing if you haven't checked this out yet is if you go to playbooks.even.biz, and sorry, this is not supposed to be a commercial, but playbooks even. We do actually have a couple. Oh yeah, shout out to Selena, man. That's my boss. She's the best. Is the 7-day sprint. If you haven't checked this out on backstage.even.biz/playbooks, this is a great little like case study of what you could do within a 7-day window to get started, and it will break down most of the FAQs. Fuck, I can't speak today. Frequently asked questions, bro. Boom. You can provide digital downloads on Even as well, which is nice. So it's, you know, it's just those little things I think that'll make your life a slightly easier. You know what I mean? That said, I love what you're doing. I love the direction. And I do think overall with this one, I don't have too much feedback on the mix or on the songwriting or anything like that. My big note is on the piano sound specifically. And that is only because I am a huge stickler for piano sounds and VSTs. And I always feel like I'm trying to find the best one. Yes, it is all genres in here. I always feel like I'm trying to find the best piano VST that feels the most analog. That's probably the biggest thing that I hear is just like in the beginning, it feels like a MIDI piano. That's my only real note, you know what I mean, is like try and figure out which piano sound maybe feels more organic. I've had probably the best luck with Analog Lab and those pianos, or getting something that's like a Contact library plugin or sound specifically. Like I used to use Alicia's Keys all the time. I don't really love that one as much as I like the actual Contact pianos. There's a couple ones like within the official like Native Instruments Contact libraries that are so good and feel really, really kind of organic and real. So I would check those out. But again, that is just like a me thing as a producer as well. You know what I mean? Like I think about that a lot, and it's probably that and strings. Like I get real picky. I'm also a classical violinist by trade. I did that as a kid, like all the way through my life. So like strings is like a thing for me where it's like I can really feel them if they're not real. Similar thing, just being in orchestras, I think, with piano as well. So like those two instruments, I think, are the ones that really stand out to me. Backstage playbook. Someone should help with the URL. Yeah, backstage.even.biz/playbooks. But if you just search even playbooks, it should show up for you. Okay. Oh, nah. Up next, getting ready to drop this music as a single in the next couple of weeks. This is Unplug. I've been really impressed by this guy. You're from Ghana, right? Is that correct? I don't want to be wrong, but I feel like you're from Ghana. He's a composer from Ghana. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so like, it pulls from so many different inspirations, I think. Nigeria, sorry, not Ghana. He's from Nigeria. It pulls from a bunch of different inspirations. So like, it's like true Afro beat, not Afro beats. But then also it feels like there's jazz in there. Like there's the composition's always been really, really amazing. Anyway, there's traditional elements. Let us know what you think in the chat, but I've been really impressed by this guy. It's just great musicianship. What's up, guys? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now if you want to come hang out with us. Shout out Nigeria. Yeah, facts. Shout out Nigeria. That's real. Thank you, Prez. I mean, this shit is so cool, man. It is super fire, bro. And it's so, like, organic. Like, you can tell all the instrumentation is real. You can tell everything was done, like, with a band that had chemistry. Plays and B says, this is such a fire track. The composition is incredible. I've said this every time we've listened to an Ona song as well. My eyes look as tired as they feel, guys. Horns, yeah, all of it. Oh, yeah, yeah. We got choir vocals. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's actually just such a good vibe. Bro, you're like you guys know who Yanni is? You're like the Nigerian Yanni. That's like such a niche. That's such a niche reference, but bro, you are literally like the Nigerian Yanni. Yeah, I'm like, ugh.
I hope it stays the same as things that go my way. There's nothing I like to change. Yeah. I'm just the captain of the ship. I've gone the time inside the season.
No more if you want to submit. Just use this link in the chat.
Every day of my life.
I mean, honestly, this needs to be in a film too. I love this. I actually could see this in like a Disney film. Like this is like a Disney Pixar film, like soundtrack. It's just so hopeful and happy. Oh, beautiful key change. Woo! James is Lucis said I'm part Congolese, so I appreciate the Afro swing. Incredible instrumentation. Oh, the way this builds is amazing. Also, shout out to all the individual musicians who played on this. You can tell that they are all very skilled at what they do. Same thing with the vocalists as well. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, bro. This is Ona. He's from Nigeria. He's a He's a Nigerian composer and vocalist, and he's honestly so good. We've listened to him a couple times in the stream before. But it does feel like that. It feels very cinematic. It feels big. It feels like it could be in a theater show. I think a part of it is because it is truly like a live band playing this all together. But I was saying, like, Ona to me feels like the Nigerian Yanni. Yeah, that shit was actually dumb hard, bro. I really do thoroughly appreciate Ona's musicianship. You can check him out at Ona Official. Francis Ona, jazz saxophone composer, music producer. It's truly global music. I'm trying to see if I can find like a little look, like this guy's a real musician, bro. Okay, I love that one. Yeah, bro, you're sick, man. I'm a big Ona fan, for real. Like, it just... I bet your show's already a vibe, too. I was thinking the same thing. Like, I literally saying at the beginning, I was like, yo, this shit is, like, perfect for, like, a Disney movie or, like, a Pixar movie or something. Like, I could really see it carrying the whole vibe of something like that. Hold on, this is what I was talking about, though, just so you can see what I mean by, like, he's like the Nigerian Yanni. Because, like, truthfully, Yanni goes kind of crazy. They used to have his fucking concerts on HBO. But he's a composer as well, and he has like this. He tours with his like whole orchestra. I guess less now, but.
All right, this next one is actually a medley of a couple of.
Bar the swag, you know what I mean? Like.
The first one will feature once again.
Pardon his undeniable aura. But this is his whole like thing, right? It's like he's live composing, he's live conducting. What up, Taraj? I'm just showing everybody Yanni right now. Because Ona, who we were just listening to, who's also an incredible producer, composer, really gives like Yanni and just how global and like big the production is. But I mean, we're gonna skip forward a little bit. We're gonna skip right into an ad. I know I promised no ads, but apparently I lied. All right, cool. Anyway, he builds, and then he'll do these things. Bro is like low-key fire. Oh, and that says great inspiration from Yanni. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm glad you know who Yanni is as well, bro. I could just see this. I could just see this for you, Ona. I could see you with the whole orchestra on the stage, the whole band on the stage. Use Brave browser? Maybe. I sampled Yanni once upon a time, man. I can't remember what I did, but I remember doing a Yanni sample when I was making a beat. Because I was like, you know what? This would be crazy just to flip some Yanni. Anyway, Ona's next. I'm going to sample Ona one of these days. He's not going to be able to stop me from doing it. I'm going to rip the shit off you. I'm going to rip the shit off YouTube. And I'm going to take the audio and I'm going to sample it. Ona Official. If I ever get back to making beats, super talented, incredible producer, composer, artist. Definitely go check him out. Great musician, too. If you didn't just see us listening to him play the saxophone, you missed out. Bro's talented, man. Tomsy up next. This one drops October 2nd. Good old days. I don't know what those are like, but let's check this out by Tomsy. A lot of us in the chat who don't know what those are like. Let us know what you think in the chat. Bro, you're welcome. I really am a fan. This one feels good, Tomsy, already. This one already feels good. No, this is well produced. Vocals up a tiny bit, guitars down a tiny bit. Right now the balance is maybe leaning towards the guitars a little bit too much. but I love the guitar tone. Writing is good, delivery is good. Instrumentation is great. You're really capturing the feeling of this. Let us know what you think in the chat. I like the chorus a lot, actually. Great concept. 80s is reminds me of Panic at the Disco a little bit. Emotional Boys, if you want to submit, just go to nero.fan /KayvanMD. It's free to submit music. We just take it a certain way so we can get through more songs. Yeah, I really my only note. It's just a little bit more focused on the vocal in the mix. I want it to cut through just a touch more than it does at the moment. Just purely because that one guitar line, that rhythmic guitar, really dominates. But it does feel good. And the tone is perfect. Hey man, that's cool. Blazing Beast says compression would help on the vocals. I don't really have too many notes other than the guitar feeling a touch loud. Like truthfully, I really like the song and what it is a lot. I think for me, like I said, I just want to hear that vocal stand out a little bit more than it does on top of that electric guitar at the moment. Right now, that rhythm guitar already dominates, I think, the majority of the mix. And while it does feel good from a tonal perspective and like it sits in a really nice place, I just think that if you can get that vocal to really be the star of the show in it, it's just going to help the song get across more. And I think the lyrics are really great. The whole concept of the chorus is a really good concept, and it feels like it gets a little lost behind the instrumentation right now, and that's the only reason that I feel the need to really call that out. But super fire. This is probably my favorite song that you have sent in so far. Like, truthfully, it feels like the most... Overall, probably like the best song... Not only from a writing perspective, but even the production. Like, everything feels the most complete. The only thing is just the balance between the guitar and the vocal right now. I'm sorry, I have my stimming playing cards for my ADHD in my hand because I need to play with something while I do this. What are you doing, Jet? WYD Jet up next. Love this artist, man. I just did a whole write-up about him on Discover FM, which, if you didn't check that out yet, Jet, I tried to tag you in it, but you should go check it out. So if you go to discover.fm /KayvanMD, you can actually see what I wrote about the song. But if you want me to read it out for you, I will. Oh, you do? Amazing. Jez, new find from our music feedback streams on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok on Mondays and Fridays. Heard him for the first time last Friday and was immediately impressed by the polished nature of the songwriting, melodies, and vocal performance. Citing inspirations like Bryson Tiller, What Are You Doing, Jet is one to watch. The unreleased songs we heard on stream have me extremely excited about this rising R&B star in the making. I've been an R&B fan a long time, and I know when I hear something special. That's not even cat. That's Bruce. I wrote that today in my bed. I was like, how do I say what I need to say about this artist? But anyway, go check that out. You can also listen to the rest of the New Music Who This playlist there as well on whatever platform you choose to stream it on. Anyway, this is another song from that artist that I was talking about, who I am a really big fan of already. We've listened to like 3 songs. Like, I dead ass, I listened to 2 songs on stream on Friday. I listened to that song that he'd put out the Wednesday before. This is now my 4th song that I've listened to by this artist. And I'm just going to preemptively say that I'm probably really going to enjoy it. And you guys are too. So this is Nervous. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah. All right, go. Boom. Let us know what you think. Hey, man, you're welcome. You're welcome. I was a music blogger first, so I've always got that, you know, I got that music blogger in me. We tuck him down. What up, Gianni? What's cracking? We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok right now if you want to send some music in. I mean, come on. Bro, he's unbelievable. Like, it reminds me of Friday, but low-key kind of better. He has a really nice voice. I agree. Incredible tone. All of the right decisions from a songwriting perspective. Flows are sick. I agree. It's the runs, it's the ad-libs, it's the harmonies, like, the layers are really well chosen. I think he's got a little Justin Bieber in his vocal as well, to be honest. Bro, Steve-O, me too. We listened to him on Friday. I said the same thing. I was like, bro, don't break my heart. If you're AI music, I'm gonna be so upset. And he was like, nah, it's real. It's a real person. We had the same conversation on stream on Friday. It's so fire. He's definitely got his own thing. I'm really, like, I got the chills again listening to this artist. Like I said in the write-up, I listen to a lot of R&B music, and I know when I hear something special, and this is a special artist. This is one of the ones where, like, everybody hears him, and everybody's like, yo, have you heard this kid? That's one of those. Unbelievable work again. I told you I was going to be a fan before he even got started. No shock. I really enjoyed that one. I actually don't really have any notes. My only note is I want to hear more. I want to see more releases out. I want to support more. That is it. Side note, I saw Anton at a show in Miami. Why is he 12 years younger than me, but he looks my age? Because he's looked like a 30-year-old since he was 15. I don't know what it is, but that guy definitely does not look his age, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you on that, but I feel the same way. It's really mind-boggling. I remember the first time he dropped something in the stream as well, and I was like, bro, how old are you? And he was like, 15. And I was like, there's no way, bro. He went to his Instagram, we're like, there's no way you're 15. You look like you could be 25, bro. Not this song. New song dropping September 4th, 2 days after my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I get new Jet 2 days later. I know what's going in my playlist on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday, depending on when I get around to doing the update and making the assets and doing the write-up. But whenever I get that done, that song is going to be in it, I'm sure. Yeah, huge W birthday present for me. Let's go. He definitely is talented. Good show with solid performances. Him and his popsicle. His dad is like so great, man. Yo, I'm at work hearing this. That song was so fire. Who's the artist? The artist is Jet. You can follow Jet at WYDJet, Jett on Instagram. Super, super talented artist that we just found this past Friday, and I've become a huge fan of extremely quickly. I'm so dead ass. If I saw a Genius distro, I would have been in the DMs like, yo, bro, let's do a project. Oh, sorry. First free skip of the evening coming right now. Yeah, we'll probably do this full hour and a half. It's going well. I'm having fun. You guys are chill. Let's see what we got. I will say, for anybody who submits 20 plus times, while I appreciate, the determination to get played on stream, I've never been a fan of somebody who submits that many times because it feels just a little unfair when we get into spinning the wheel. So just know I might not give you the free skip if you submit 30 times and then I spin the wheel and it's just you 6 times or 20 times or 15 times in a row. I appreciate it. I'm glad you feel so strongly about wanting to get music in front of me. But it does feel a little unfair to the people who only submitted once. So just know that in my head, there's like there's a Libra scale that I'm weighing out on whether or not I feel like that's who gets the free skip or not. Splitty is tired. Peachy Keen, showing up with Gianni. This is from the Peachy Keen project. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Yeah.
Slim, it was not even you that I'm talking about. Actually, it's not even you.
This was impossible. No time for sentimental shit. The bag was never optional.
It's someone else.
It's the moment till it gotta go. Cherish it and hold it if you want, but that's a lot.
You got 5 paid skips coming after you.
To seize control of all my knowledge, so the stories that I hold inside my body process honestly. You get on my nerve a bit like McGonagall. In the midst of chaos, I proved that I was unstoppable.
That little Harry Potter reference saved. This is smooth as fuck. This is actually really nice.
Overdue, I'm giving myself credit, so I've been disconnected. I've been disinvested in your peace of mind because these times to have it is a blessing.
This one's almost too chill, but I really like this.
I fear you wouldn't get it. You holding up a mirror.
Chill says, what the fuck? What do you mean? Whole song. Harry Potter bars.
Figure it out. You gotta go and water that seed every day until it sprout.
There is a lot of Harry Potter references.
Yeah, I'm showing up.
I was a big Star Wars references in my songs guy in the past, so I get it.
Yeah.
I love a little themed reference.
But you not my girl.
Splitty is tied, the artist name.
I don't think this world of ours gonna be here for long, so while we got the chance, baby, go ahead and grab a seat, stay a little while. And then I was like,
I love Harry Potter. I don't love J.K. Rowling. He did not produce this. I believe Gianni might have produced this potentially. Put your socials in your Spotify bio, please. I don't have my emotes, my Twitch emotes at the moment, specifically, because I have a new multi-chat in there. But Geo Falls, I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. Put your socials in your Spotify bios. It just makes it easier for us to find you when we want to go support. And I never understood why people don't do it. I have a whole rant about this. I have ranted about this. I'm not gonna do it today, because I've done enough of this in my career. But put your fucking socials in your bios on Spotify, guys. On all streaming platforms. They give you those options. Splitty is tired got a follow out of me, though. I had to go find him myself. I had to do it the analog way. But we found him. And I do like this. Very Mac Miller-esque. Really reminds me of some of my favorite Mac songs, just in how chill it is, the little jazzy elements, the somewhat slightly nerdy references, which I personally enjoy as a bit of a nerd myself. A bit of, literally all comic books behind me on the bookshelf. Just a little bit, you know? Peachy Keen is the album. That one is with Splitty is Tired and Rip to Gianni, who is the other vocalist on this one as well, who I'm also going to follow because I think you both did a really good job on that. I liked the song a lot. Great work. Not many notes. Honestly, I think it was done really well. My only note is to put your fucking socials in your streaming bios. That's it. That's my big note. That's it. That's all. Jean Day up next. Footsteps. Let us know what you think in the chat. Geo Falls, I got 35 years or 34 years of being a nerd, bro. Let's compare. Let's compare. That's only part of my collection. The rest of my collection exists at my parents' house. What else? There's also a bunch of sci-fi books back there. What do you want to nerd out about? I'm a big space nerd. I love space. If you want to talk about, we could talk about theoretical physics for a little bit if you want. That's something that I really enjoy. I went to math camp one year in the summer. I was in the National Academy of Gifted Talented Youth in the UK, which is an organization for kids who test above average, where they just go into like different camps and like activities and shit. I went to a school where like all the kids that I graduated with ended up going to work for like SpaceX, so like, you know, went to Ivy Leagues or like MIT or some shit like that, and I'm like the only one who didn't go to that, so I'm like a failed nerd. I'm just a music nerd now. I was in the same classroom for 4 years with all the same kids, and they're all like, yeah, literally, it was like literally the same shit. Okay, so we're like at the same level of nerddom, I think. Big gamer. When I got my first laptop, I put Linux on it. I installed a whole secondary Linux operating system inside of my first computer. What else, man? Just a big nerd culture fan in general. It just is. Like, we're all nerds here. Now we're fucking music artists. They're all fucking doing science stuff. Bro, I feel you. Like, I actually know exactly what you mean. Footsteps, John Day up next. I don't know what was nerdier. The stuff we were talking about, the fact that we just had to compare how much of a nerd we both were to each other. Whatever, I don't care. It is what it is. It is who I am. I spent 4 hours playing Pal World last night, just mining resources so I could upgrade my base and go to the world tree. If you guys haven't played Pal World, I highly recommend it. Also a big gaming nerd in general. Yeah, this is getting saved. This is pretty solid, honestly. From Atlanta, good vocal, solid Atlanta R&B. Oh, I couldn't do League of Legends because I was so bad at it the first time I played, and I felt so irritated that I spent 2 hours being bad at something. But I was a huge Age of Empires kid when I was younger. My first online gaming experiences were Age of Empires 2 LAN parties with my friend from school. I actually have a signed Frank Miller in my closet also. That's maybe one of my most favorite things I own. My kind of person right here, man. Okay, John Day. It's either John Day or John Day. Either way, this is real solid. Elder Scrolls is great. Fallout is great. See, what's so funny is, like, Me Too now. Geo, so very similar thing. This is really good, guys. Let us know what you think in the chat. Get a little Caliuchis, says Geo Falls. No, this is very distinctly Atlanta R&B sound. This reminds me of living in Nashville. This reminds me of the artists that I would hear out of the South. Just great instrumentation, great vocal performance. It's well written. There's layers, there's runs. Jet says it sounds like K1. I like this. You're not tweaking at all, bro. You're not tweaking at all. Minus the accent, but yeah. J Chromatic says reminds me of R.A. Lennox. These are all very good comparisons you guys are making. Feels like I'm with my shorty at the skating rink, says Dreams is lucid. Yeah, I think that's the thing about, like, Southern-made R&B music in general. Is it always kind of feels like that. You know what I mean? It's a very specific style and feeling. And I don't feel like you quite get that from, like, the Texas R&B sound. I don't think you get that from, like, the New York R&B sound, which tends to almost feel a little bit more like that commercial radio 2000s style. Toronto, the Northeast, like when you get into like Montreal, those areas have their own distinct sound as well. But I do think like this is that distinct Atlanta R&B sound that I really love personally. It reminds me of a lot of artists that I really, really enjoy and would playlist and support just overall. But I think it was great. I think the vocal performance was really good. Steve-O said, I think she could open more on her vowels a bit too, add a bit more color to the melodies, but it's a good song. I get where you're coming from, but I will say that it's like objectively a very good R&B song. And again, I listen to a lot of R&B. I've heard a lot of R&B that is not good. You know what I mean? Like just in general, like, and not like, you know, I try to be like pretty positive on the stream. So even if it's not amazing here, like you'll always hear me be like, all right, like these are the things that can kind of improve and maybe help you develop. There's not really much that I would say to this one or this artist that needs to improve necessarily. There's nothing that I hear that like I listen to and I'm like, yo, this stands out to me in a negative way. There's a lot that stands out to me in a positive way. But yeah, no, exactly. I feel you, Steve-O. But I think like in the grand scheme of R&B, right? Like there are certain artists that are kind of at the peak of it who I think do an incredible job. There are a lot of artists who I think do an okay job who are like even still quite popular, but maybe aren't necessarily the most inspiring, and the songs don't really stand out all that much. This to me doesn't really fall in that bucket. Like this kind of falls in that bucket of rising R&B artists where I like what I hear. I'm excited to hear how it grows and develops, but it feels like there's an identity there already. And I think vocally, the control and the performance and those aspects are what stand out. And generally, that's probably the thing that I look for more than anything. Because if those parts don't hit, you know what I mean? It's really hard for me to get behind it. And again, the other thing that I will say, because you guys have probably heard me say this before if you've been on the stream before, but like I think that R&B songwriting can very frequently kind of toe the line of being corny and being good songwriting, and more often than not really dip into the corny side of things and just be a little like cliche and not really inspired. And I think this one did the thing that I always talk about when I'm talking about what makes a great R&B song a great R&B song, and that is it made me feel the thing that it wanted me to feel instead of just telling me the story of what was going on. And so all of that to say, for me, this one stands out in that bucket of R&B artists where it feels like the songwriting is actually extremely strong and the way everything is constructed is strong. Is that the song that keeps me coming back? Is that the hit song? I don't know. At the same time, the artist behind it and what they've done in this, I think would cause me to come back, run it back, go through the whole project, listen to the whole project, and find that song that maybe for me feels like the one where I'm like, holy shit, this is like super, super special. This is the thing on this project that stands out and keeps me coming back over and over again. But I think as an entry point, an incredibly good entry point, and a really, really solid groundwork to then continue to build off of. So there's a lot of talking there. I liked it overall. I don't think there's anything objectively I would change or tell you to improve. I think it's just, yeah, that's a song that makes me listen to more from that artist. That is what I'm trying to say more than anything here. I will definitely be listening to more Jande. And am I saying it right? Please let me know if I'm saying it wrong, because I always like to prefer to get it right if it's not. Just because I've been through the most heartbreak don't mean I'm an R&B singer. Does mean that's true? Yeah. And it's climbing the best you could ask for. 100%. 100%. For the freestyle, Full Keel up next. If you've been here before, you know who Full Keel is. You've listened to him. I'm not going to say too much before you listen to it, because I don't want the whole thing that I talk about around Full Keel to be about why I know he's going to do great. But just know that I have been a fan of this artist. He also came in here pretty early, like maybe 15 years old, sending music in. I was really impressed the first time I heard him, though I think there was certain things about the mix that needed to improve or could improve to just kind of polish things off and make it even better. But I am very excited to hear what he's got next, because it's been a little bit. And I was a real fan of all this stuff.
That was my life and I cannot renege. Bipolar nigga, I don't wanna quit.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Been fucking these bitches. Is it just trauma or do I want riches? Or is it greed? I've been hugging my bitches. My name is Kel, I've been balling like bridges. This thing is too large, I'm not fucking with fridges. I got that Gen 5, I got that bop bop. I might just fire around and shoot at your niggas. I do not want her, she got them bump bumps. That's how I know she been fucking with niggas. I might just want her, dip it, just dot dot. I do not care if she fucking with niggas.
Super creative.
Just so you know, I take care of my switches. Yeah.
Love the ad-libs on this. Steven said right off the bat.
I can't treat these women right, cause all I had was that. Switch my voices, switch my flows, I'm not no normal lad. I just want my family.
So much personality in the vocal.
Told her my did little, but I still just made her gag. My little shit is fatherless, she never
like how he's using his voice now, you can tell he worked on that 100%.
Trying to make my father proud, cause I grew up with dad. I got that Gen 5, I got that bop bop. I might just fire around and
crazy beat.
I do not want her, she got them bump bumps. That's how I know she been fucking with niggas. I might just want her, dip it, just dot dot. I do not care if she fucking with niggas. Doing my Gen 5, that bitch gon' dunk dunk. Just so you know, I take care of my switches.
AD says XXS Tentacion early vibes, DMV type beat. So Full Keel, cool. Keel, how old are you now? You 16? Like, you gotta be like still like 15, 16 years old, right? Still extremely young and a very, very talented artist. The cool thing about this artist, and I think the reason why in my head I kind of already know why he's got the right support system around him and then kind of the right pieces in place to really go insane with this. I think the more he grows up and continues to put out more music. 16 turning 17 on the 4th. Wait, you're a September baby as well, bro? Happy early birthday to you. I'm September 2nd. So this is why we get along. This is why I like your music. Not entirely why, but is a part of it. But Full Keel is also Keem's brother, I believe. And I think early on when he was like 15 and we were first listening to his music, you could kind of hear that inspiration coming from his older brother and kind of like the way that it bled into his music. But I think the further that we're getting into him growing up and kind of like blazing his own trail as his own artist, it's very clear to see that he's taking all of these things that you can see and hear from Keem's music, learning from them, and then really making them his own. And I think that's the exciting thing about this artist, is that he's going to continue to get, literally at 17 years old, this is the quality. So continuing to build on top of that, it's just a matter of time. I think what really excites me about Keel's music, though, is just how like unique it is. Not only from a beat perspective, but from a flow, a delivery. There's a real like attitude and personality in it already, and I think with hip hop especially, that is such an important piece. I gotta see you perform in real life, because I think the performance is another thing that I'd love to kind of experience and really see how you translate that into real life. But I just have a feeling it's so much energy. This shit is crazy, bro. Honestly, like from the stuff that you sent over, what was it? Yugoslavia. What was Mr. Yugoslavia project? Is that what it was called? Mr. Yugoslavia? Full Keel. Like, we had listened to some stuff real early on. Yeah, this project, what's crazy about this is if I go to my Spotify right now, I have all of this shit saved in my library. Except for Lose Control, which I'm going to add right now. When did this drop? Did this just drop this week? April 22nd. Oh, how'd I miss that? Yeah, the Mr. Yugoslavia project. We listened to this, and like even from here, like you could hear, the potential early on, but when you listen to this and then when you listen to what we just listened to, you can really see that development and hear it in real time. So look, all this to say, I'm excited about this artist. I always get excited when we get like a really polished like younger artist, because I think that's I just remember being 16 and making music and like just it being so difficult, I think, to get to this place of feeling super professional. But it's just clear to see that this is an artist who's going to be around for a while. And truthfully, we were at the end of Genius Distro, but this was an artist I wanted to work with at Genius Distro as well. Before it was gone, like I would have 100% loved to have worked on a Full Keel project if we had still had Genius Distro. I think it would have been the perfect fit. But alas, here we are. It is what it is. Zoom, Blazing Beats up next. Hey, bro, I'm a fan. I'm gonna stay a fan. Please keep me up to date when you're dropping new stuff, though, so I can playlist it. I'm bummed I missed the April release. If I did. All right, Blazing Beats, zoom. This does go kind of crazy. What is this vocal, Blazing Beats? I don't think Blazing Beats is the vocalist. He's the producer on this one. Production is kind of crazy though. You're not the vocalist on this, right? Oh, this is cool. Sample that was paid for. I don't know if I love the mix on the vocal quite yet. There's maybe too much delay on it for my taste. I almost would prefer to hear it performance shifted up and more distorted, if that makes sense. X-Nato, what's up? Welcome. Sound design on the synths is really nice, though. Send it through, bro. We love a little rock and pop. If you want to skip the queue, we do have a paid skip queue that we'll guarantee you get played on stream today. Zoom. is catchy though.
Alright, just boys stay up in the news. I got them coming in twos. Titties ain't out of the coop. Middle finger out the roof.
I think maybe a part of me also wishes that the drum loop specifically was maybe a little bit more drum and bass leaning. I don't know why. Sinatra, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Like just faster paced drums, I think. No, I do like this. Blazing Beats, it definitely does. Maybe a hi-hat that's every step. It feels like it's missing something. The hi-hat's in there, though. You know what? The hi-hat note is a good note, because the hi-hat's in there if you listen for it, but it doesn't really feel like it cuts through. Or maybe it's because you get this. I actually love the rhythm in this first section right here. Man. So I like this one. I think the pacing on some of the drum elements I wish was a little faster, but I really love this section right here. I like this section too, though. Never mind, ignore me. I think I like this one a lot. A really fast hi-hat will go crazy on certain parts. I do that in my own production sometimes, says AD. I hear that too. There's something about the speed of it where I almost wish it got a little bit faster. Lesadi and Warona. If you want to submit, just go to nero.fan /KayvanMD. It's free to submit some music if you'd like to. Overall, I think the maybe the thing that stands out the most to me, and maybe where I would encourage some change, is probably in the vocal mix specifically, and it could be just the reverb on the vocal mix making it feel like a little like echoey, maybe too echoey at times. I said that I kind of almost wish that it had like a Foreman shifted up, distorted kind of feel to the vocal. Maybe. I don't know if that's the answer, but that might be it. Blazing Beats on Instagram, though, I think overall was good. Little notes, I think. But overall, pretty solid. Die Young, produced by me. AD, Christian, self-produced. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah. Not even turn down the backing vocals. I think it's the way they're mixed. I don't love how like echoey, delay, reverby they are. And they kind of lean into the low end of the vocal too. Oh, is that what it is? Then yeah, maybe cut down the backing vocals if it's just that. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Die Young, produced by AD.
Yeah, my sin keep me deep in the snow. I don't wanna be alone anymore. It's going deep to the drain of the bone. Do I need you in my life? Of course. Yeah, I put the pen and paper on your throne. I don't know if I can keep going.
Geofall says this is dope. This is probably the best self-produced song that I've heard from you so far. Like this beat is the best beat that I've heard from you. Everything feels balanced. The sub sits in a really nice place. It's the right sub choice. Sivo says I think the drums could be better. What about the drums specifically?
It's a battle for what I know. Yes, I don't plan on mine. I'm always gonna be fine.
All right, context. I've listened to a lot of 80s self-produced music. This feels like the most balanced with sound choices, stuff like that, which is why I feel like, for me, this is probably one of the better ones I've heard. Sub could still maybe come down a touch, or sidechain with the kick just to create a little bit more space for that kick to punch through. But that's like a... that's a maybe. That's not a definite change. For me, I think this has the best arrangement of a beat and song you've sent over that you've done yourself as well. It's cool. Look, I will say, and I've said this before, one, I'm not a particularly religious person, so I don't necessarily like the more like religious music doesn't always necessarily hit for me. But what I am enjoying is hearing a more contemporary take on secular music, and hearing the shift in the sound overall. It's like the songs aren't boring anymore, and I think for a long time they were really boring songs. So to me, I think that's the thing that I'm probably most excited about with U80 is just the whole idea of pushing secular music into a different space. It's secular music, right? Or is secular music everything else? I always forget. Sorry, it's not my space. But overall, I do enjoy that you are shifting the sound in the space. I think that's an important thing for all genres, is for people to push boundaries creatively and bring something new to it, but especially within the religious music kind of scene as well. Adrian Tulio Sanchez. I try to keep the same swag from my past and keeping the message I have now. I think it's really interesting. What's really interesting is I saw 5Yo Foreign is doing that now as well. I don't know that he's doing a great job, but I heard 5Yo Foreign's Christian music the other day, and I was like, wow, this is Christian drill. I've never heard anything like this in my life. Give You My All, Lucid Dreams, one from Quasar, and then we'll do another free skip. All right, let us know what you think of the chat. We're going to keep things moving. I think that's important. As long as you're being true to yourself as an artist, I think it's okay.
I got so much love for all of y'all, but I still manage to stumble fall. I sowed the seeds, but I can't mow the weeds. I wish there was two of me, like that one Disney movie, what it's called. I can't help that I'm a dog. I smoke too much, I made the smog, and now I'm complaining I can't breathe inside these walls. I can't wait until you off, yeah. I can't wait until you off, yeah. Till you come give me a call, yeah.
I mean, I'll show you guys in a second, Blazing Beats. I think what this needs is a little bit more body to the vocal, especially in the EQ specifically. The vocals feel a little squashed. I like the way that the rest of this feels. Gio says his idea is that the drop could be harder. I like the way this feels. The flow is sick. The vocal mixing is a slight thing too.
I can't wait until you off, yeah. Till you come give me a call, yeah. I give you my all, yeah.
This shit reminds me of Charles Hamilton, who most of you probably have no idea who that is, but
I can't wait until you off.
But it's got that vibe.
I give you my all, yeah. I give you my all, yeah. I give you my all, yeah.
Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more body to the vocal from an EQ standpoint. That's probably the only thing that really stands out to me on this one. Hi-hat feels a little flat too. Try throwing a flanger on your hi-hat just to give it a little bit more sparkle. Voice is nice. Feels like he should be making early 2000s underground hip-hop. Yeah, I actually did really like the song itself. Like I said, there's little things about the mix. This one drops in September. Dreams is Lucid on Instagram. I'm going to follow you. Out of Louisiana. What part? Why do you have this picture of... Hell yeah. New Orleans? I love that. This is a very different sound than I'm used to from New Orleans as well, which I'm really not upset about. Yeah, I think for me, a little bit more body in the mix, like I said, that especially in the vocal. I think that's probably the thing that stands out the most. But hold on. 5Yo Foreign Gospel. Let's see. See if I can show you this fucking song, bro. It's kind of crazy, bro. I actually couldn't believe it when I saw it. Yeah. We got to do it on YouTube Shorts. From Thibodeau. Just really quickly so you guys can see what I was talking about with 5Yo. Is that D1 next to him?
And I pray so hard I be levitating. When you see my face, it's celebration. When I read that book, it's medication. I tell them go now instead of waiting.
I was gonna say, I think that's D1. I met D1 years and years ago, bro. Really great guy. Like, nice guy. Yeah, he is super Christian, for sure.
patient. When you try my moves, you never make it. I know what to do, I kept it basic.
It is kind of crazy though, to be honest. Like, it does go kind of crazy. Again, as somebody who's not particularly into super religious music, I mean, I fuck around and enjoy some gospel. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't, because the vocals are crazy as hell. Steve said, I thought it sucked, to be honest. That Quiet sounds like AI, and I hate how he set up his rhymes. I also hate how he set up his rhymes, to be honest with you. It's not my thing. It's not my thing, for sure. But that said, it took me by surprise. I'll say that much. Thank you for liking these. Yeah, you're fine, bro. As I am losing my brother mentally, physically. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. We're sending our love to you and your family. So this is to honor him before he's my. Hey, he's your brother forever. Don't forget that, bro. He's gonna be with you no matter what, right? Give you my all. We just listened to Diva up next by AV featuring Will You Do Jet, and then we'll do another free skip. All right? Yeah, bless up, man. Yeah, don't. You keep honoring him, bro. That's all you can do. All right, this is AV, Diva, featuring What You Doing, Jet. Let's see what's good here. Panda Finesse, thank you. We're going to do a free skip in a second, and then we'll do Zoo James right after that. You got one in the chat, bro. AD, Adrian Sanchez in the chat. See, this is smooth. This is like a super, like, 2010 to 2015 R&B beat. It's like a very specific moment in time of R&B. Think back to like Chris Brown and the Chris Brown Aaliyah song. You know which one I'm talking about? They don't know. They don't know about you. How could they know? That song. Blazing Beats, I'm dead, bro. That's a hilarious way to describe it. Still sounds more modern though. Yeah, for sure. I will say, I do think Jet cooked a little bit on this one. There's maybe notes I have for the first verse, first chorus. More around enunciation and tone of the vocalist than anything. What up, Lowski? I hope all is well. What up, Zoo James? I'm dead, Blazing Beats. That's hilarious. I didn't realize that's what you were saying. I think Jet did his thing on this one. My notes on the first vocalist, AV, are probably similar to Steve-O's. Vibe melody works, some extra stuff like runs and melodic phrasing to connect musical ideas will help the first verse. I don't disagree. It's these things, these runs, these little sparkly moments vocally, right? Lowski says this sounds crazy. Bro, going for 10 for 10 on stream. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Jet, we listened to another Jet song today. I said the same thing. That's a special artist right there, man. We gotta throw some of these parts at the beginning as well, man. We need that chemistry, that back and forth. I think you adding some of those sparkly moments vocally to that first verse, honestly, would be a big help in just kind of bringing more energy to the beginning as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Jet is Jet is going crazy. Jet is truly going crazy. Zoo James, thank you for the follow. WYD Jet, 2 T's on Instagram. If you like that last one, make sure you go follow. All right, we're going to do a free skip first, Zoo, and then we're going to do you right afterwards, all right? Just because we do a free skip every 5 songs. So we are at that free skip section. So what do we got? We got 916 with Yaz, VW, Neeks, and Buddha with Ryder. Let's check this one out. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is part of a 3-track EP entitled The Long Way Home. Shout out UK R&B. Yes. Yes, shout out UK R&B. How did you know? How did you know? I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to check out Zoo James. Master on this is a little quiet. Lucy's got an EP dropping on September 7th as well. Oh, shit. A louder master on this and it's slapping for sure.
I just need to know if I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hold me? If I didn't have the kicks and the whips and the chains, would you still look at me the same?
Vocals need to come up overall in the mix. Master needs to be louder as a whole thing. I am gonna save this though, because this reminds me of a lot of music I grew up like really enjoying as well.
If I'm OT, would you hit me like text me when you're home?
Blazing Beats, I don't blame you at all. I'm gonna be doing that later on tonight as well.
That's my forte. Ice cream jeans and a whip color sorbet. I match your nails to your kicks. Go get your skin glistening. Anything can make you feel a thing.
916.ent on Instagram. If you're rocking with this, make sure you go follow. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Pal World tonight. Oh, actually no. My Pal World server is down tonight because our host has a show. So I'm gonna be on EAFC probably tonight, or Spider-Man, one of the two. Or I'm gonna be asleep, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Oh shit. Alright, we got Yaz VW official vocalist, one of the vocalists on this one. We got Buddha 8000DA. Xco J, welcome from Ghana, man. It's probably gonna go a little after 8 today because I started about 30 minutes late. If you guys do want to submit though, go ahead. nero.fan/KayvanMD. It's free to submit. If you want to skip the queue, we do have a paid skip queue as well that's quite cheap in all honesty. A 21 Questions reference? Some slight things I think in the vocal mix where we can hear some of the mouth noise. Just things I would encourage cleaning up just in that final mix. For me, the biggest issues are in the mix master. Again, just making sure the vocals really stand out above the production, making sure the master is nice and robust and full. I have a feeling the master feels so quiet because the sub is so loud. Because this is the thing that I hear 9 out of 10 times with something that's got like a sub line that feels really full and maybe slightly overpowering, is that when you get it on Spotify, it does compress. It does, go through their algorithm. It makes the song hit a little bit less, makes the master hit a little bit less. So it's just something to keep in mind while you're going through that mix process. That said, I thought the song was good. I liked all of the vocal performance from the individual artists on the track. I think they all meshed together really well. Supermassive Black Hole by Muse, please, says Manny Fick. So I'm not going to play that only because I would get DMCA'd, copyrighted if I did. But just know that I really do love Muse. And I got to see them live when I was like 16, and it was one of the coolest shows that I've seen. W said, I'm waiting to hear what you think about alternate, thinking about balancing my project around the production and mix of it. All right. I'm going to let you know. We're going to do some free skips as well once we get through the next 5 paid skips. Would love to hear more harmonies, vocal stackings. There's enough space for it. Xco J, make sure you go to nero.fan, which I put in the comments for you, to submit your music if you want. Yeah, music is sick. When I first started playing guitar and learning bass and stuff, that was like the first bass lines that I wanted to learn. Like Knights of Sidonia was arguably one of the first bass songs that or one of the first bass lines that I learned. And then I went from that and tried to do like Hysteria, which is extremely difficult. In all honesty, I was like a beginner bassist, like picking up a bass guitar, trying to learn that shit and being like, holy balls, this is difficult. But big fucking fan of the band. I think they make some crazy stuff. And really change the sound of music, especially in that time frame as well. All right, Zoo James Paintings up next. Person submitting this is his homie. This guy needs to get out there from Australia. So talented. All right, Zoo James, let's check you out. I know you and Pana Finesse are both here in the chat, so let's see what's good. We've been crazy dialed on beats. Guitar is something good to learn. I prefer piano personally because it translates to production as well. But guitar is you know, always sounds good. Oh shit. Let me shut up. Let me shut up for a second.
It's hard when these rooms still smells of your fragrance. I feel numb from this love I've been chasing. Months go by, baby girl, I'm still waiting. See your face in the stripes of these paintings. Painted, painted, yeah. Stripes of these painted.
Yo, this is really good. Great vocal.
Painted, yeah, yeah. Maybe I won't find myself sick when I think of touching on someone else. The problem is my roots is still the same.
Can I play Chop Suey by System of a Down? Another song that I really love, but no, I can't. Oh yeah, Zoo James and Jay, you guys need to collab for sure. Seems like everybody's freaking out in the chat about this song right now. Really nice little moments with the whispered vocal there as well. So much more in the vault. I can't wait to hear more of it. Crazy to do this with no drums at all and still be able to carry with the vocal. Steve-O, don't make me play it again. I will. This is tough. I just followed you on Instagram as well. Zoo James _ out of Australia. Bro, singing. Hey, way to grind on the content side of things too, bro. That was a real easy follow. I'm not gonna lie. Just says I seen you on my feed once. Yeah, no, this is tough, bro. I put this in the playlist as well, pretty much immediately. Oh, First Train to Paris is a good song. Paintings by Zoo James. That's a great find, bro. Where in Australia are you from? What part? We probably know some of the same people. I was about to say, let's check the mutuals. Who do we know? We both know Aiden James Henry. We both know Sodi. Well, I guess everybody who's following you there is following you there from here. Melbourne? Oh, fine. I had a really good friend. Like, my best friend lived there for a while. And he just moved back to the UK from Melbourne not too long ago. But, bro, you guys got a crazy R&B scene in Australia. I say this all the time. Like, the R&B and hip-hop scene in Australia is, like, low-key a sleeper scene. It's really good. I find myself listening to artists from the area pretty frequently and being like, damn, I'm really excited about these artists. And I constantly tell people, bro, like, the fucking R&B scene in Australia is unbelievable. Really. Everything I've heard today has been pleasing to my ears, and I love it. Hey, Delpy, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you found some stuff that you like in here. Yo, shout out to your friend as well for submitting this. This is really good. Yeah, please send more. Feel free to send stuff. We do, like, all the submissions are free, so feel free to send more if you want to. What you think next move? What do you mean? Like for him? I mean, keep releasing music, keep releasing content. It's really like, if you have a specific question I can help, Panafinesse, if there's like specifically something that you are looking for distro stuff, any tips? I mean, honestly, on the distro side of things, and I don't want to make this too long of a chat because I've been talking a lot today and I want to get through some more of these songs, but I'll do this quickly. Distro is entirely about data, right? And entirely about streams and numbers and things like that. As much as every distributor is going to be like, yo, like, I fuck with your music, we want to sign you, 9 out of 10 times distributors' jobs are to just grow the volume of the catalog because that is what's going to earn the money as a whole. So I always encourage artists to not really think about distro as the thing that's really going to change anything for you. Like, it might help you get in front of more ears, but for you as an artist, focus on building your audience, focus on running ads, like building your fan base, collecting that fan data. I work at a company called Even now, which is direct to fan, direct to consumer kind of like approach and strategy with artists and how to monetize their music, but also own and control their audience data. And so the more that I'm learning and thinking about that aspect of it, right, of being able to not only get like emails, phone numbers, like first name, last name of your audience, but talk to them directly and get around the algorithms of social and of streaming, that is maybe more where I would encourage a lot of artists to think about now, is start building that mailing list, start building that text list, you know what I mean? Start using those CRM tools. Start using tools like Even and platforms like Even to release your music and monetize and earn more from it. Because at the end of the day, budget is going to be the biggest thing. if you want to budget from a distributor, you're going to be giving up things in return. So that's going to be the splits. You know, they're going to be earning 100% of whatever it is until they recoup whatever advance or marketing budget that they give you or promise to give you, or say they'll give you up to an amount of. Realistically, they're going to control the spend. You won't necessarily get to control the spend, which isn't necessarily good for you either. So building leverage, building control, getting your business to a standpoint where you can kind of go into these places and be like, this is what we need. This is what we're looking for. This is what we've already built. This is the revenue we've generated. This is the mailing list we have. This is how we contact our fans. Like, at the end of the day, building more control for yourself so that you do not have to rely on other people to come in and save the day or do whatever you think they're going to do to help you, which is much less now than it's ever been, in all honesty. Like, volume is really the name of the game for a lot of these distributors, even if they're not telling you that it is. And then the other thing to keep in mind is, like, when you think about it from that perspective, they're probably doing 100 or 200 or 500 or 1,000 releases every Friday. So even if they're telling you that you're going to be a priority, odds are you are not really going to be as much of a priority as that artist who has 1 million monthly listeners or is doing like a, you know, way more revenue from you from that standpoint, right? So I think what I encourage artists to do more often than not now, especially more than ever, is not think so much about the editorial placements, which, full transparency, I've gotten editorial placements in most of the big playlists for artists, barring maybe Rap Caviar, which is really, you know, kind of like focused on those like top tier artists overall. Same thing with like New Music Friday. I've had like one song in New Music Friday before, I think. But like, I've seen how little they do now for streams. You know what I mean? Like, they used to be hugely impactful when it came to numbers. Now they are much less impactful than you would think. And so I think a lot of artists have this misconception that they'll get into a playlist and then all of a sudden everything clicks. And that's not necessarily the case. It's more likely that you'll hit the algorithm, you'll have a song do really well, maybe 1 million, maybe 2 million streams, and then it'll be really hard for you to re-engage those listeners because they were passive listeners, not active fans, audience members, right? So I would encourage every artist in here to think more about, how am I building a community around me? How am I building an audience? How am I building a fan base? How am I talking to them? How am I keeping them there and keeping them coming back and interacting with me over time? Because long term, that's going to be the thing that helps you build a sustainable business and also rely more on yourself to be able to fund it, as opposed to having to rely on funding from other people, which is really a bit of a trap. It can be super helpful, but again, I feel like more often than not, artists kind of get stuck in this cycle of, okay, well, this is my advance or my marketing budget for this project. Now, once this is done, boom, now I got to go back around. We got to get a meta ad that hits. I mean, honestly, I do think, yeah, that like ads is a great return on investment because you can physically see the return on investment happening, as opposed to things like curator spends where it's like a little bit more of a gamble. I wouldn't necessarily do the Spotify backend spends because I just don't think that they're worth the rates, if I'm being honest. Damn, I hate this side of music. Sorry, bro. Like, I've been working in the business side for like 14 years. So like, it is like, when you think about it from a business perspective, like, and I get it from both sides because I've been an artist. That was how I started. So for me, like, a lot of the stuff that I've learned now is kind of put me off of being an artist. I want to just, you know, discourage anybody from releasing music and dropping. I wouldn't do every week. I'd spread it out a little bit more, and that's more for the audience than it is for you or anybody else. What I think about influencers reposting songs, it works, but you have to have a budget that allows it to be so widely seen by so many people that it catches. I think that's another misconception about like, oh, I can spend a little bit of bread on an influencer and then it's just going to click. But odds are, like, you spend it on one, it might not really do all that much. But if you spend the budget and do it on like 15 or 20 with like a bunch of followers, that's when it actually makes a difference. That's all. Yeah, like everything is different for everybody. So there's no really like one size fits all answer to any of this stuff. But I do think like where I encourage artists to really like put the most time and energy now is, how do I connect with my fans? How do I keep them there? And how do I make them feel like they're a part of the process with me? Because I think that's the thing. I'm doing it every week like Fake Mick. Yeah, I've done the every week release strategy because that's like something Russ did, right? For like a whole year. You drop 52 songs. We talk about 2 of them. I had artists who want to do that exact thing because he saw it work. That's fine. You have 3 months. That's great. I just think from like a promotion standpoint, getting your fans to pre-save and interact with the song every single month standpoint, like those are the 2 pieces to me where it feels like a bit of a waste because you've put all this time and effort into making the music, but then you put it out and like it's low-key impossible to promote every single song every single week enough to get new people to see it and get old people to interact with like the same artist week after week. So that's the only thing. Algorithmically, it's going to help you, and it's going to help you reach more people. But I think like if you think about serving your fans and that kind of stuff, that's all. And again, like everything I say here is just what I've learned. It doesn't mean you have to do anything. Do the thing. Like I'm a learn by doing kind of guy. So like do the thing and learn from it. But where I would advise you to think about is, all right, how do I promote? How are my fans able to digest this? Are they digesting this? It might even be worth you asking your fans, hey, I'm dropping these songs every week. Are you guys listening to them? Are you hearing them? Would you prefer I spread things out? But having that interaction and that discourse with them will help you figure out the best strategy. And if you are getting ads, go to YouTube. And I'm going to put that in the chat for you too. Can't type. All right, I gotta go back to this music because I've been talking for too long. I said I was gonna keep it short. By 7. But feel free to ask questions. I do like answering your questions. And I've learned a lot of this the hard way, so I'm happy to share.
All right.
GT773. 7, this is out of Chicago.
Just don't like these rap niggas. We all want to move away from back to basics, but they act bigger. You treating your homies like fans and look for them when you advance. The only thing I learned from y'all for real was how to fuck over your mans. Hey. I do what I do and that be whatever I can. I'm just gonna show you my crib if you say to show you a band. Niggas talking about bars I thought up while they rockin' some clothes I bought up. The brands locked in just cause it shot it. And I'm glad they all so caught up with my chest on, nigga. I'ma say it.
GT773. Been going crazy on these hard beats, man. Steve-O, I agree with you, bro. It is trial. A lot of this is trial and error. No one really has the answers. There are strategies that work. They don't work for everybody. Everyone's audience is different at the end of the day, right?
Damn, we set up to fail, expected to win. We beat an impossible odds. And gotta pretend these niggas is friends cause they live in a facade.
Hey, you're welcome, Pano.
You winning, that mean I'm a dog. If we stay in the end, we throwing 10 and watch me come out the garage.
This shit just gets me so hyped, bro. It's undeniably high energy music. Great like growl in the vocal.
Treating your homies like fans and look for them when you advance. The only thing I learned from y'all for real was how to fuck over your mirrors.
I do need some more ad-libs in this one, I think. Steve says NBA 2K27 menu music, 100%. I'm dunking on somebody when this music is playing. In real life. I'm not tall, but I'm dunking on someone in real life when this music's playing.
Oh yeah. All right.
OD hard. All right, Dawn Case featuring What You Doing Jet up next. Trust me. I'm going to keep things moving. I'm going to shut up a little bit so we can get through more of these songs. Daryl Medellin. What's up? Sick work, though, from 7, man. GT773 on Instagram. The 7's a VII. More vocal tracks. Possible call and response will make this next level, says Steve Papa. I like that idea, actually. The call and response will be cool. Reminds me of Suave, says J Chromatic. We got Dawn Case and Jet up next. Last one for today. This one is out on all platforms. Appreciate your support. Nah, bro. You've earned the support. Oh, shit. I genuinely like your music, bro. This one probably stands out to me a little bit more than the last one, too. Cool vocals. I agree with Geo Falls. This actually just has really good, like, melody choices as well. Chet, where are you from again? I know you told us this already, but I can't remember for the life of me. New Jersey. Yeah, that's right. Very close to me. You're right. Wait, what part though? Like deep in New Jersey or like Jersey City? Steve says, hit up Lennon Crab. I think you and him would fit really well together. It's just so, all right, look, absolutely no shade at all to the other artists on this. But bro, your voice comes in and it's so obviously you every time. It's a little jarring how much presence you come in with on every song. Northern Jersey, what part? I manage an artist who's from like Rockland County. So like I've spent a little time up there. Is that Northern Jersey? It feels like Northern Jersey to me. I mean, I know it's New York, not New Jersey specifically, but it's like in the same kind of vicinity. I do know what Union City is actually. Is it Mid-Fontaine from around there as well? Yeah, I don't think it's really truly not shade, because I actually think Don Case is doing a great job on this song too. But it is, the presence that you bring to a song is undeniable. And I think that says something in itself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miz from that. His manager is someone I've known for a really long time. He teaches at like, I can't remember where he teaches now. I stopped doing features. No, it's good that you're doing features. I just think it's one of those things where like, yo, like you are pretty undeniable, bro. Like I think that's the thing, that's the thing that we're all trying to say here is like, yeah, like you come in on the track and it's so very obviously you, and you bring a presence that kind of screams this star quality, and I think that's the thing that's most impressive about it. WYD Jet, and honestly, I feel the same way about your own music as well. His Instagram is WYD Jet, 2 T's. I think that's the thing that's impressed me about your solo music as well. Is just is purely your presence on the track. Like it is a hard thing to teach. In all honesty, like it's a hard thing to teach an artist how to be so commanding of the space around them. And there's just something about your vocals that just does it naturally. I don't know. Quasar, LLD, up next. We'll do a free skip after this one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Unbelievable work, man. I really am a fan. Like truly, like no agenda, anything. Like. I know it's gonna work for you. Can I do a rundown of what I do? Oh man, that's tough. Yeah, I agree. I think Steve was right. What do? I am an artist manager with over 14 years. On the beat, I'm just doshing it. This is that ultimate shit I've been. Do you want my bio? I can give you my bio really quickly. I have that written out. Fuck with your brain just like uranium, and you can't even fathom the words coming to your cranium. That might be best. Thought I went through walls, but I'm more brainier. Feels like it's just me versus the world. No one to save me up. I got all the love. I actually like this dude's rap voice. Now I live a grown man's life and loves fugazi. Let me see if I can find her. Nobody really cares how I'm feeling, so they misunderstand me. Don't really want conversations until I smoke a gram. I got all this stress on my mind and a gun in my hand. Sounded like a symphony playing. First time I heard it blam. I can feel my sanity slipping, like every now and then. Stuck in bed, depression be hitting, like here we go again. I'm thinking my depression's aggression that I've been holding in got me wanna run niggas over. It's like they bowling. Yeah, this isn't my updated one, so it's a little bit old. So I had chose the pen, but this pen is really a sword. One with the sharpest end. Now you feel me piercing your soul. The words are set. Here's my old one. Oh, it's too long. It's too long. I can't. You love to play pretend. I'm learning how to balance my forces just like it's yang and yang. Fuck, bro. After this song, I'll tell you. Me and them, I'm really anti-socially, nigga. Don't want to be a friend. I actually think the vocals on this are really solid. The rap vocals are solid. Smoke a blunt to free my mind. Just go to nero.fan /KayvanMD. If a nigga crossing a line, I'll stomp his face with Tim's. These Pinkertons stay on. I'm not crazy about the beat, but I like the raps.
Man who grew up in poverty, they hate to see me win. Blowing gas, pumping my engine. No, I won't come in last. I'm loony, nigga.
I think in general, I'm not a huge fan of reversed sounds on beats. No reason. This is I don't like the way they feel. Oh, bro, you totally good. If you pay for it, you're gonna get it. It'll be on the VOD when you come back. Get some food, bro. Please. I don't want you to starve for me. Never.
Cause my flows are picking at your brain. My words are like a probe. Baby, just be careful around me. I'm hot just like a stove.
I already follow Quasar because I think I really liked his rap voice last time we listened as well. Quasar.LLD.
I'm trying to run up all these racks to go and pull.
Of course, bro. Thank you for stopping by.
Tunnel vision when I'm really in the zone. Gotta do it by myself just to go and feed my home. It's getting cold on this lonely road. Good thing I got
beats a little repetitive for me. Vocal performance is actually quite good. Jake Radix as well as like some Big Sean shit. Vocal performances make the beat better than it kind of is to Steve-O. I would agree. I think the vocal is the standout here, which truthfully is something that I always prefer be the case. I just think the beat is not necessarily a beat that would make me come back personally to the song and listen to it over and over again. And a big part of that is these reversed sounds. I am not a big fan of reversed sounds, period. It's just not something that... there's something unsettling about it to me. I think I've always felt that way. All right, Stick Bag. What do? I am the Senior Director of Artist Relations at Even, and I have been, in the music industry for about 14 years now. I've been an artist manager. I've produced songs that are out in the world for artists. I ran a distro company for 4 years where I did everything from signing artists to DSP pitching, curator pitching, etc. I also worked in music journalism for over 12 years, or over 10 years, I guess. At Genius, doing everything from Verified, Open Mic, Deconstructed, all those kinds of video series, branded content, live events. It's a little hard to explain in a nutshell. That's why I got a really long bio that I can't copy and paste into this. But from a numbers perspective, I've generated hundreds of millions of streams and honestly close to what's after 900, a billion, almost a billion views on content. So yeah, that. So yeah, that. I liked it. I liked it on the vocal side more than the production side. Lise, if you want to drop something in for Friday, put it in the release calendar as well. Yeah, but I hope that helped. That was Ultimate by Quasar. Let's do a free skip. And if you want to follow Quasar, it's Quasar.LLD. I think he has an incredibly good rap voice. To me, that beat just wasn't quite the one for me and my personal taste. But again, personal taste, not necessarily what everyone's personal taste is going to be either, and I do think there are people who already like it as well. Got more music coming to my producers, elevating sound-wise. This was a beat I was sitting on for a while, and that's totally fine. There's going to be people who really like that beat. Please don't get me wrong. I don't think there's actually anything wrong with it. I think it's just a personal preference. For me, I find reversed sounds to be really unsettling from a rhythmic standpoint. I just always have. So it's more that than anything. You know what I mean? And then I wish there was a little bit more arrangement, a little bit more diversity in the movement in the beat. And that's again, way more of a personal thing than it is an everyone thing. So just keep that in mind. I think where I will applaud you more than anything is on your performance as a vocalist and your writing. I think both of those things were fantastic, and I think you killed it in those respects. So just keep it up. Devin Monaco up next. This is our next free skip. What's poppin'? Hope you're blessed. My name is Devin Monaco, 23-year-old pop R&B artist from Boston, looking to bring a different vibe to the stream. My manager is TMC, who I believe y'all have worked with before. Oh yeah, let's go. Devin Monaco, let us know what you think in the chat. Oh. Is this I know this sample. Is this fucking That Boy Is Mine? Shout out Lucci, who I also know who produced this. Small World. And I'm pretty sure I know Brandon Richardson who wrote on this as well. I mean, I'm saving this immediately. Very Chris Brown coded. Ooh. Wait a second. Followed. Devin Monaco on Instagram. Let us know what you think in the chat. Supervillain says this is smooth. Hey, this shit feels good.
Baby, I'm the new JT, new JB, staying loud, oh so chic, baggy jeans, it's popping out. Something green in your life, but don't do like it. See the word for words, but I'm trying.
Oh yeah, I know TMC because of my artist Ashoka is a part of Songwrite Club as well. So they did the Lily Rain song together. Steve says great bounce. Stick back to all my days. Duffy says Boston ? Yes. Confirmed Boston. Like that. I love these runs, man. Great vocal performance. Boston, also a very slept-on music scene. I got to experience it for the first time maybe last year, the year before last. I had a blast. Really, really underrated scene, man. I want to start dancing, but it's too hot for all that right now, so stick back. Duffy says I'm gonna have to try and connect. Hit him up. Devin Monaco on Instagram. We just followed. That shit was hard. I really enjoyed that. Boston up next, says Duffy. Look, an underrated scene. 100%. All right, let's see. How many paid tips we got left? We got 5. All right, I am going to close submissions for tonight because I've only got 15 minutes left. And I want to make sure I try and get through the rest of these, plus maybe one more free skip if I can get it done. And I'm so tired. So, J Chromatic Nuisance up next. Been a minute. Just dropped this bomb of a song. I love it. Let me know what you think. We're going to check it out. At least you might have just gotten it in time. J Chromatic, bro. That underground sound. Legend, I'm going to open up Friday's submissions right now, so don't worry. We're back on Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to save it. I do think the slight delivery stuff, timing-wise, it's got good energy though, and honestly that's maybe the bigger thing for me is like I want songs like this to just feel fun to listen to. She's so teen. She sings so very well, yeah, she got me hella glee. We match so very well, got the beauty and the beast. It's really for the world, putting hard wherever greens. I manifest, I'ma put these diamonds on my chin. I better skirt that Rory, skirt that bitch with the ease. She tryna do that push, pull method, she's a teen. This 100% kind. This one's fun, man. If I'm in the mood, right? I'm not always in the mood to listen to this, but if I'm in the mood with this, I'm gonna be hyped. The windows are gonna be down. The speakers are gonna be loud. I'm just gonna be enjoying myself. I'm not so concerned about the lyrics. Submissions for Friday's stream are open right now. If you want to get your submissions in ahead of time, you can. This was J Chromatic. J-A-I, Chromatic, like the scale, on Instagram. I will say, look, we've listened to quite a bit of his music in the last few years. I do hear the growth. I do hear the development. It does feel more polished. It feels like more nuanced, closer to what he's trying to do. I think there was a lot of variation in previous songs, like maybe too much at times. But it does feel like he's really dialing on the sound that maybe fits his vocal the best. There's things about the delivery, I think timing-wise, it could be a little bit cleaner, but it's small things. All right, we got a Geo Falls remix of Walk in the Park by Fang now. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping.
That's a commercial. That's an ad. Not that. All right, let's see what we got here, man. Geo Falls. Geo is tough, bro. He just left to get some food, but I also love Fang, so. Submissions are close to tonight's stream, but they are open for Friday's stream. Only because I've already got 10 minutes until 2 hours. I started a bit late, but not that late. Sad Boy Slim, I do appreciate your consistency and your determination to get Wu-Tang Mania played, but I just can't guarantee that we'll get to it. I've been up since 8 a.m. this morning, maybe earlier, maybe 7. And I had a full day of work. I'm tired, bro. My brain's not rested at all today. I'm not even done. I'm gonna have to do some more work before I go to sleep. See, I like this. I actually think the one thing that I would say about this, in comparison to the song we listened to Gio from earlier, this low end is super present. It's there. It's bumping. It's carrying the rhythm. It's giving us the energy. You know what I'm saying? So, I fuck with this. Oh yeah, at least you got in there, bro. You got in there just in time. Here's the last one for tonight. GEO.falls on Instagram. I shockingly had a really fun stream tonight, even though I was super stressed and kind of tired. Maybe we'll shift back to 7:30 to 8:30. Maybe we'll shift to 7:30 to 8:30 from now on. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. The Right Dose by Blind Ox. Psychedelic trance made on Ableton with modular synth. Access Virus TI VCV rack. Holy shit. I don't do psychedelic music. I gotta be honest with you. I'm going to right now, but just historically, psychedelic music doesn't really do anything for me. I'm not a big psychedelics guy. We'll see. I'll give it a fair shot. I promise. I mean, I kind of do like the way that this is started. 6:49. This is some crazy fucking rave music right here. This dude's from Morocco? This is how they get down in Morocco? This guy's from Rabat. I did not know they were doing this in Morocco. This was like Berlin. Or like Poland or something. It's maybe too many sound effects happening right now. I feel like I'm inside of a robot. You guys ever play Star Fox? This actually feels like Star Fox for some reason to me. No, you're welcome. There are elements I do really like about this. There's too much happening with the synths where it does feel like a little sound effecty more than it feels like a real song and progression. The drums and the bass are dumb hard. I actually really like those aspects of it. It's the synths specifically. There are things I really like in this. There are things that are slightly too chaotic for my brain. It's like dial-up internet. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. Like if you took the dial-up internet fucking sound and you put it to actual like drums and shit, this is what it would feel like. What tempo is this, bro? It's like 170, 160. I feel like I'm inside of a machine. I maybe need a little more variation in the arrangement. I mean, I'm sure if I was just like rolling my face off, this would be an unbelievable experience. Or it'd give you a heart attack. It's one of the two. 188. Kazi said I'd go for both. A lot going on. Sounds like Sonic, says Lise. Yeah, if you were inside of Sonic's heart. Kazi says hello. How are you? How's life? I mean, what I will say about this is it's an experience. It's more LSD music. I can't imagine that this would be not terrifying, though, on acid. I mean, look, I don't know, but at 188, like, I can't imagine that you wouldn't feel this in your heart. Learning to drive while I'm pushing 90 miles an hour with Ableton in my hand. Did this speed up? My dad just said I won't be able to sleep. This feels like it's sped up just now. This is sped up, right? I actually feel like I'm in some sort of sci-fi movie. No, I closed submissions for tonight because I'm technically already 10 minutes over stream time. And we got like 2 more songs left and then I'm out of here. It's been a long day today, so I'm trying to leave. But I'm back on Friday from 6 to 8, so you can submit for Friday's stream and get in early if you want to. Why is this getting faster? It started at 188, but it's got to be at like 195 now, right? You played it in front of 500 people in festivals? I mean, I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure live this is a crazy experience, but I'm a little anxious. Let's push the tempo to 999. All right. Here's my thing, right? Rhythmically, this shit hits a spot. I can't even say that it doesn't. Like, 188 increasing to 195 or 200 or whatever the fuck it ends up at, because there is definitely a tempo increase as you get further into the song. It definitely creates this really high-tempo, fast, psychedelic sound. Where it loses me a little bit, and maybe where I'd encourage you to think about making this more accessible for a wider audience. I mean, it's great that the niche enjoys it. It's still 188 at the end. Why does it feel so much faster? Is that just mind tricks? Where I would encourage you to work on this to make it slightly more accessible to more fans of electronic music that maybe are a little bit more commercial leaning than specifically psychedelic trance, is to think about the melodic elements and how you create kind of more of a story through those parts as well. I mean, I did like some of the sound design stuff. I think especially knowing that you were doing this on an analog synth, it's pretty impressive. At the same time, I think there was a lot of sounds in there that maybe felt more like noise than they did like a real kind of melody or like song structure, so to speak. And granted, I am not the psychedelic high trance audience necessarily. So there might be things that fit for your audience that I'm entirely missing out on, right? I am definitely a more commercial leaning, like hard style is probably the fastest and most experimental I get with electronic music in general, and that's not particularly experimental. So just know that everything I'm saying here may just come from the fact that this is not the genre that I find myself in often. I did like the bass. I did like the drums. I did think that the synth, like the sound design of the synths for the most part was pretty good, minus maybe a couple here or there that felt a little bit like just more like sound effects than kind of like a synth choice or melodic choice. So that's probably what I would say. But look, considering it was 6 minutes and 49 seconds, we got through it pretty quickly, and it didn't necessarily feel like that long of a song. So it seems like you're doing some of the right things there. But good work. Look, it's just it's not necessarily what I'm listening to all the time, but I didn't hate it. That's for sure. There was things about it I did like. BTA featuring Chaz French by Rob V up next. Next single off my upcoming project. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got a couple more paid skips to get through. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're going to slow it down a little bit on this one. And what do we got? We got 2 more after this. 7 and Lise. And then we're out of here. No. I appreciate you sending it, always. I love finding new music that I've never heard before. That's truly my first experience with psychedelic high trance.
But now I'm putting BTA, rockstar in the game, feel like it's GTA. Cruising in the 4.0, it's like a GPA. All my blessings coming soon, don't need no ETA. At the end of the day, I've been putting gratitude about my own satisfaction. I stopped showing love to get a reaction.
I love the bass line on this. Vocals feel good too. Let us know what you think in the chat.
We always run in circles when niggas run from the truth. We rather face the blunt and stand face to face in the mirror. Lot of option, 99% better, I seen the proof. Here's a little something we can drink to. I have been trying to drown all my issues. That liquor don't erase the pain you've been through.
This reminds me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who.
Here's a little something we can drink to. Cause lately I've been trying to make a change. Now I'm understanding that I got too much to gain. I know it can't stay the same. I know it's hard to
Be very welcome, Blind Docs. I love listening to stuff I've never heard before. Now I know.
So much to get lost in. Stay strong and keep walking.
Good melody on this. Ooh. 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 Smino-esque. Yeah, fake Rob V, this is you. DMV, I should have known. I should have known. Where are you from in the DMV, bro? And Chaz French, who I also fuck with. I fuck with Chaz French as well, man. This was really good. I saved this in the playlist. We followed you on Instagram too. But wait, where are you from in the DMV? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, where in Virginia, bro? What city in Virginia? My parents live in Raleigh, North Carolina, so I know my way around Virginia a little bit, bro. I also signed a bunch of artists from Virginia to Genius Distro when we were doing it. I worked with Saki. I worked with J-Mac from Silver Spring. Well, it's Maryland, I guess, technically. But I worked with, and I was a fan of artists like Dre Waves from Richmond. Oh, bro, I drive through Richmond all the time when I'm going back to my parents' house. That's tough. I really actually enjoyed this one a lot. I always say this when I have artists from the DMV that come in here. Like, it's 9 out of 10 times I end up listening to the music from there and being like, yo, I really fuck with this artist. And then find out that they're from the DMV. I think it's just a really rich music space and kind of like music area in general. I don't know what it is. It's just the heritage. You know what I mean? There's so many incredible musicians, so many talented musicians that have come out of the space. I felt like there's also a bunch of really talented musicians who move there and kind of come up there. But there is something really special about the DMV and the music that comes out of it. Pretty frequently, I find myself being like, you know what, I really fuck with this artist. Then going to look at where they're from and seeing that it's a DMV. So yeah, very cool, man. Send me more music. I definitely want to hear more. But for now, that one's in the playlist. We followed you on Instagram as well. Louda, GT7 up next. Sleeper from 2 projects ago. People tell me to make more like this, but it's usually not my speed. What y'all think? Let me know what you think. You need to sign them in DMV. I don't have a distro anymore. I work at Even now. So I can help you if you are trying to figure out how to monetize your music and start collecting and owning your fan and audience data. But I don't I don't do distro at the moment. Maybe one day I'll get back into it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. At the moment, I'm not super interested in it. Louder, 7. I see why people like this one from you. Kicks a touch loud. Guys, I got this Oreo. Please don't mind me while I eat this mint Oreo. That is a spot. I like this too. GT773. Kicking subs a touch loud on this one. It overpowers the lead vocal a little bit. It's from 2 projects ago, so I am not pressed, but I remember you now, bro. We called you. Me? I'm tired as fuck, bro. It's been a long day today. Bro, go put that in the Discord, Luke. Me, Fred? I'm tired. Lee says this joint's hard. Go tap in with 7, man. He's out of Chicago. GT773. I think what I would have liked to hear on this one is just more harmonies, more vocal layers. Some of those ad-lib run kind of vocal tracks. That's it, but I'm a stickler for that when it comes to R&B music in general. It's like, I want to hear vocal layers. I want to hear the vocalists push themselves a little bit, you know? So if I had feedback, that's what it would be. But I think also knowing what we've heard previously, what we've heard recently from you, I still feel like the development's clear. I like this one. I can see why people like this one. I still think your like really hard rap stuff is probably what stands out to me the most. More on the energy side of things than anything. But I think this is a great demonstration of what you can do on the R&B side as well. All right, at least with 3 letters, give me one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, bro, I called you while you were at work. How could I forget? How could I forget? I talked to a lot of artists, but I know when the artists stand out, bro.
Look, I needed one, I've been up into the sun, ayy. Bitch, I'm the one, I'm gonna make it happen one day. Hey, give me one, I'm trying to see my people all straight. I've been the one, know it's coming, I just gotta wait.
Nah, Sneak, I gotta get off. But if you want to submit for Friday's stream, you can. Submissions are open now. I'll go ahead and get your submissions in early, if I'm being honest. We've been on a crazy run the last week and a half.
Hey, give me one, give me one, give me one. Hey, give me one, should I need one? Give me one. Hey, give me one, should I need one? Give me one. Give me one, give me one, give me one. Hey, give me one, give me one, give me one. Hey, give me one, should I need one? Give me one.
This is tough, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just had a long day. I'm tired right now, man. We did a full 2 hours already, technically. And I wasn't really planning on doing 2 hours. At least with 3 letters, bro. I was rapping. I like this guy.
I've been trying to turn my wrongs to rights, I've been trying to heal. Forgave how I was raised, not the info they concealed. Had to grow up by myself, I had no friends till like 12. Shout out to Mitch and Sos, that's really good men.
It's really just undeniable. I don't know what to say.
Know what love was till that ring hit my hand. Now I think I understand what it means to be a man.
It's a perfect song to end on. Absolutely perfect. I believe everything he's saying. Alright, look. Go follow us on Kayvan's house. Go tap into the Discord, man. We got more stuff coming your way this week. We got another stream on Friday. VOD is on the YouTube if you want to go back and check out what we said about your song if you missed it. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one.
Hey, give me one. Should I need one? Give me one. Hey,
give me one.
Should I need one?
Give me one.
Give me one.
Give me one. Give me one.
Hey, give me one. Give me one. Give me one.
Yeah, I need this. When this comes out, please make sure you send it to me, bro. It's going straight in the playlist when it drops. Immediately.
balance and wordplay. And growing up, butter noodles was an entree. And
Great beat choice again, too. I think you got a great ear for beat choices. We're dropping Friday. Well, make sure you put that in my release calendar, bro. I don't want to miss it, all right? It's just a Google form. Fill it out. I'll go look for it myself on release day. That's definitely going in the new music of this playlist this weekend. Tough. Bro, great mix, great beat choice, great delivery, all around. Like, I don't think I have any notes for you at all. I just really genuinely fuck with your music. I said this last time when we brought you on. We brought you on stream, right? I said this last time. Like, I'm genuinely impressed by the music you make. Like, there's something so old school and new school about it all at once. It's really special. So I'm excited to hear more from you for sure. But that's it for today. I'm out. We're back on Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. I appreciate you guys if you were here tonight. Thank you for being patient with me. It started a little late. But we're back on Friday. So send me your music. I'll see you then. All right? Be safe. Have a great week. Go check out that new Dahi project this Friday, all right? Go over to blackboyalternative.dahi.life if you want to pre-order it, get the instrumental album, get a little snippet of the album that's dropping on Friday. All week we got snippets dropping and some BTS content from the sessions as well. All right? I'm out. Peace.
My decisions head on collision. All let me do a place of bliss. Sorry, you can't say the same. It's hard to be yourself. Big dog, nah, I can't be tamed. Nah, I don't need your help. Sorry, you can't say the same. I know what it costs, bruh. It ain't that easy to get it off, yeah. But I don't see a reason to be cautious when you're no nobody to nobody. No nobody to nobody. I'd rather boss up, get your money. I'd rather boss up, get your money than be nobody to nobody. No, nobody to nobody. I gotta boss up for soul, homie. I gotta boss up, get more for me. True self-evident. Ain't got a flash screen, just living as me. Makes the world move, you chase decadence. It falls to me. Outwork on Mars, still it call to me. Go, go, you better run hard for me. Only opposition is yourself. Make my beats beneath and get too well. Well, as best you can. Sorry, you can't say the same. It's hard to be yourself. Maybe your life needs some change when you don't know yourself. Sorry, you can't say the same. Here's what it is, bruh. Time the only thing that don't forgive, bruh. To me, you gotta get it how you living when you're nobody to nobody. No, nobody to nobody. I'd rather boss up, get your money. I'd rather boss up, get your money than be nobody to nobody. No, nobody to nobody. I gotta boss up for soul, homie. I gotta boss up for show, homie.
I said I'm cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Looking so funny till the niggas get splashed. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Brothers talk funny till these brothers get splashed. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Man talk funny till them brothers get talking all the, cutting 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 all the. Brothers talk funny till these brothers get splashed. Look, I was in France, I was in France. I was out here trying to do my little dance, yeah, trying to do my dance. Give me cash in hand. From the UK, I be chilling with the man. Now I'm alien, you won't see me with the gang. Rapping like I need to, I really made the anthem. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. Cutting all the bullshit, I'm cutting all the trash. I used to roll with the pack, tight, no crap. Bro, move packs, yeah, he really so crap. Upside down, now we sleeping like a bat. Make up a rat, he said he can't look back. Man, he does it for the grands, I just do it for my grand. Still do it for the money that I never had. But I was never broke, no holes in my pants. The money's gotta grow, no holes in my plans. Dog, I used to get gash, now I gotta hold back. Had to fill the belly, that's a 9-month plan. So leave me, let me stack. All in the bank, old money, new money, man, I gotta get that. Man, I gotta get paid. I ain't never been afraid. I got money in the brain, so I move like a growing up, made me tame. What ain't nothing changed, made me question my faith. But fam, I'm not ashamed. Never did it like them late moves. Man, I got the same goals. Fam, I got drive, I don't need no one. That's why I only take Waymos. So put the money on the table. Count that, fam, I need way more. And you heard it from the horse's mouth, raw talk. Fam, I wanna feel stable. Yeah, I said my dog